We have Taji Burris.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah,
from the working title. So I wanted to first start off and ask you, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
So I always been like a hot. So when they started dropping, what was that, around like 98, like 99, they got like the mainstream recognition.
Mm-hmm.
So around that time, my mom, she bought me I think Guerrilla Warfare. She bought me the cassette tape, but it was explicit, so I could only listen to it when I was with her. And then somebody sneezing and shit. So she bought it, and I was told all the time when I was with her, somebody broke in her car and stole the tape. That shit broke my heart as a child.
Damn.
Yeah, like I was so hurt, like, and then so I just love hip hop since then. And then like my true like passion for like lyrics and whatnot came around 2001 when Jay dropped the Blueprint 1, 9/11. So ever since then it's been like, all right, like, what does it mean? Like I want to understand the meaning behind everything too.
So you're the founder of Working Title.
Mm-hmm.
How did you pick out like who's gonna work alongside you?
So it became a thing, and I want to say we started planning it together around like August of 2017, because my boy Ev, who's with us, he's been in my ear like since he started doing journalism, like he started writing. He's like, we should do a podcast. And at the time, that wasn't anything I was interested in, because it was like I only listened to 2 podcasts, which is Drink Champs and Tax Stone. So I was like, no, we leave it to them, you know. But I got so lazy with writing, so like I was tired of typing articles. It's so much easier to speak. So around August, I hit up like all my homeboys I felt was good for it. It was BDJ at the time, Brandon, Ev, Jack, and that was it at first. And then Sway just so happened to text me like after I hit them up and was like, yo, I think I want to start a podcast. I was like, okay, all right, well, you might as well just join us. Right. So Sway joined, and it was just people I could trust, and Ev, of course, but it's people I could trust, like with my vision of how I want the podcast to go, what we want to talk about, things like that. Even we don't have similar music tastes, we can all speak the same language, if that makes sense. And like delegating positions came to just me seeing who fits best at where they are, you know what I mean? So like Jack, his main reason for joining was sports. So when we started the sports podcast, it was only right that Jack would host a sports episode. You know what I mean? Same with BD, like me and him, all our conversations like are so natural. Like I know he can be like my right hand man. You know what I mean? Like because he's going to hold me accountable. He's going to let me know when I'm wrong. He's going to let me know when I'm right. And he's just like an intelligent nigga. You know what I mean? So it's
Aquarius.
Like, yeah. Oh, I don't know shit about signs, but he's just like such an intelligent nigga. I know I can really trust him. And same with Sway. Sway's like, he's the like bad cop. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't mind being an asshole and not liking him. And me and him bump heads over that. Like, yo, bro, like chill out. But like at the same time,
that's who he is.
Yeah, like he you feel me? He's very passionate about this. He's willing to go to war about Working Title. So it's things like that. I was like, all right, well, I know if I need somebody to tell somebody they tripping or, you know what I mean, I can trust Sway to go handle some business or whatever. And it's just all about seeing who fits best where, you know what I mean?
So I wanted to speak about like, I guess your, not liquor addiction, but you like to drink. Or
yes, I am an alcoholic.
Okay. I didn't want to call you alcoholic. You called yourself an alcoholic.
I'm a functioning alcoholic.
A functioning alcoholic. That's fine. I used to be too.
Okay.
But I just want to know, when did you start drinking? And like, what is your favorite drink?
I started drinking routinely probably like 8th grade.
Okay.
Like, I went to middle school with white people, so like graduation party, they threw a party, and I was like, oh, okay, like we about to just be chilling. They're like, no, we got beer here, we got vodka. I'm like, oh, like
it down.
You feel me? And also my father, like, I probably should be broadcasting this, but at a younger age, my brother, you know, my father would let me take drinks. Because he's like big on drinking. He's not an alcoholic, but he's big on drinking. And he was like, yo, try this, you know, see what you like, this, that, and the third. So between hanging out with white people and my father, I started drinking at a young age. And yes, that is my favorite drink. Hennessy is my favorite drink. I will go to a bar, get a Henny double on ice, and I'll be good. I don't need no chaser. Like, I love Hennessy.
That's bomb. So where are you on your journey now?
Where am I on my journey? That's a really good question. I'm at like a crossroads, honestly, where I know working titles want to work out, but I also need to have a backup plan. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I had this conversation actually with BD and Jet. They were telling me I am the backup plan. Like, I'm my own brand as well. It's not, I don't have to solely rely on working title. So I'm at a little crossroads where I have to figure out what's next. 'Cause I'm tired of working. I'm tired of having a job that's separate from the podcast. You know? I need to be able to pay my rent from the podcast. I need to be doing things like that. So I figure out what's next. But I do know that working title will be elevating even more in 2021. There's some things we're planning that I'm very proud of, and I'm very excited to happen.
That's good. I'm happy about that.
Thank you.
That's good. So I wanted to also ask you, you manage Swayze Collins.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that? How did you get into managing him? Where did y'all meet? Like, what's that whole backstory?
So we first met at the demo tape through a show called Backpack Jam, I believe, in 2016.
Okay.
And
I went to both backpack jams.
Okay.
The second one was fire as hell.
Was that technically late registration or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was at both. So the first one,
whatever one, he was like standing on the table dancing and shit.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So we was there. I went just because, I was at the time I was with Demo Tape, which I'm not now. Shout out Demo Tape, love them, but we just gotta work, different things. So I was with them at the time, so I had to help, put things like together and whatnot. And also I was there to support Max Scott, who me and him are like really close friends. And I called him, I'm like, yo, what's up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm performing with this dude, Swayze. And if you know Swayze, you know he doesn't talk. Like, he's like, what's up, bro? I'm Taji. I'm Swayze. Okay, nice to meet you. Cool, go about our business. But when they're performing together, like, it's just Swayze Collins' music is just so good that, like, he's performing. I forget what song it is, but I never heard the song before, but I feel like I know the lyrics off his energy alone. You know what I mean? And I told him at the show, yo, that shit was fire. Like, send me all your shit. Like, I really like that. And we just started talking about music at first. And he hit me like randomly one day after like a couple months, was like, bro, like, I want to go to the next level and I need a manager, I believe. I told him, I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do as a manager. Like, I talked to my big sister at the time because she was managing several artists. Mm-hmm. And she was telling me, like, she said I'd be a good manager, but I didn't really know what to do. But I told him, if you can be patient with me, I'm willing to learn everything. I'll do whatever I need to do to give you my best input, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he was willing to work with that, and we bumped heads. It's been times where, like, I was going through my own personal things. I couldn't help him how I should have helped him. He was patient with me, and now I feel like our relationship's even stronger. Like, I can help him do everything he needs to do.
That's
like,
good.
In a sense, like, yeah, I'm his manager for music, but Swayze is like my manager, like, in personal problems.
Yeah.
Like, in real life, like, I talk to Swayze about a lot of shit, like, I can't talk to nobody else about. So we just became, like, super close, you know what I mean? And that's how it worked out. It was the best relationships aren't just pure business.
Yeah.
You gotta be some type of person, in my opinion, because that's how the chemistry gets built. So,
what are your favorite rap beefs? Whether it's mainstream, whether it's, I would say local. I mean, I don't want to start no shit.
Yeah, I probably can't touch on the local shit, but my favorite mainstreams. Fuck, this is a really good question. I really like 50 and Game. Okay. I really love G Unit versus Game.
Damn. But it was cool too at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Up.
And
you
then
can see how,
50 kick Game out, G Unit, Game dropped like 300 bars and running, all that shit. I like how Drake and Meek played that shit out.
Yeah.
Like, aside from people being weird and trying to send Meek to jail, I like how they dropped Charged Up and Back to Back. And then I'm gonna skip over that weak song that Meek did. He did another song, I think it was called War Pain, if I'm not mistaken. And he was responding to Drake, talking about, like, yeah, I already know what you about to say, this, that, and the third. You can't call yourself Hove. So I think he was responding to is it 0 to 100 or was it something else? I forget what, but Meek was responding to a Drake song.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't Charged Up. It was the next year. It was like in January, and Drake dropped something. I forget what.
2 birds, 1 stone.
maybe it was something, but
one of them around that more life.
And then Meek responded like the next day, and he was like, "How the fuck did he know? Like I'm about to say this, that, and the third." I thought that was really slick. And trying to think what other beefs I like. I don't really like Nas and Jay-Z. I just like Takeover.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go.
Zoe, don't let him fool you. He a real big fan of Ice Cube versus Jerry Heller.
I'm not a big fan of Ice Cube versus Jerry Heller. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those two for now.
Okay. So how do you move towards like strained friendships or relationships or strained business partnerships? How do you go about that?
That's a really good question. I think accountability is the biggest key factor in everything. And I'm big on accountability. Like, because I expect people to hold me accountable when I make mistakes, and I should be open to being criticized and being they need to let me know about myself.
Yeah.
And I'm big on doing that to people. I don't like I don't like having to censor myself around people, you know what I mean, who can't take accountability, who aren't open to criticism. And I think that's like the biggest key factor in my opinion with like relationships that go sour. Mm-hmm. For me personally. Mm-hmm. I can't deal with people who always are right and they're never wrong, but everybody else is wrong, everybody else is the problem. When it's reoccurring problems and it's around that certain person.
How do you know when you're in love?
Ooh. How do I know when I'm in love personally? Mm-hmm. I know when everything I'm stressing about in that moment is gone when I'm around that person. When like even they tell me something as simple as it's going to be okay or you gonna figure it out, mm-hmm. It's like, all right, you said it, I know you meant it, and like your voice, your presence is so soothing. So it's like I believe it. You know what I mean? I'm good now. That's love in my opinion. It's just like being so comfortable and relaxed, mm-hmm. and it's like it's no tension. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna have your arguments, but it's like the tension is so.
At the end of the day, I just feel like if you can't talk the shit out, then.
There's no point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Describe a day with Taji Burris.
You getting drunk.
Okay.
You getting drunk.
You getting
as
drunk.
drunk as you ever been, you getting drunk. we gonna either drink some Henny. Mm-hmm. We gonna drink some Casa. Might throw some Douce in there. Throw some wine, some beer. You know, you gonna get drunk. We gonna have fun. We gonna listen to some great music. Might throw a little playlist together. Good food. Even if it's like some like local, you know what I mean, delivery. It's gonna be the best cheesesteak you ever had, the best Chinese food you ever had. We gonna have great conversation, from music, the real life, the sports. I got a PS5 now, so I gotta brag about that. We gonna play the PS5, you feel me? Things like that. It's gonna be just an overall fun day.
So he one of them niggas that got a PS5, y'all.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get a PS5, then you might not be that nigga. I don't know.
Bingo. And I got it the day it launched, you feel me? I got mine. It dropped, or when it dropped on Thursday, I got mine. You feel me?
He got his.
You feel me?
So what's on your current playlist right now?
Ooh, Griselda.
Griselda.
I'm in that grimy, like, I'm all black for a reason right now. Off the muscle, like I need to be. They motivate me. They give me that feeling that Jay-Z gave me. Freddie Gibbs too. That DMX feeling that like, all right, I gotta get it. Like, and that's how I do my best work is when I'm motivated listening to music. So Griselda is like my main listen. Griselda and Freddie Gibbs. Then of course, you know, you got the boy Aubrey. Throw him in there. Future, of course. Swayze Collins. Max Scott, Chris Cash's verse, all my artists, like all the artists I'm cool with, like that shit is timeless in my opinion. So I listen to them just as much as I listen to mainstream artists.
Where's somewhere you've never been but you want to go?
Africa.
Mm-hmm. Why?
It's only right. You know what I mean? Like that's where we from. Oh, I got, you know, BD talking about H-Town and shit like that. That's I love that sound. But yeah, Africa is because it's like. It's the homeland, you know what I mean? I need to explore everywhere too, not just one country. Like I need to be everywhere.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
What's your favorite artist
of all time?
Who's your favorite artist? Yeah, of all time.
It's a three-way tie.
Okay.
Jay-Z,
mm-hmm.
Future, mm-hmm. Drake.
I was gonna ask you, Jay-Z or Dom Kennedy, because I see you post both of them a lot.
Yeah.
So like, who is more influential, Jay-Z or Dom?
influential to me, or all right. So I'm gonna say Dom's more influential to me.
Okay.
Because I love how he's the coolest nigga everywhere he goes, but he's about his business.
Yeah.
Jay-Z is the straight businessman. He like developed though. Like he went from the drug dealer to the businessman, which is, you know what I mean, that's something that's motivational for everybody. But for me to just witness it gotta be Dom is more influential to me, because even like the way I dress is gonna be more of a West Coast type nigga.
To say a title, and I want you to give me like a few lyrics from the song, if you
Okay.
or the artist's name.
Okay.
Who made 500 Degrees?
No way.
Okay. That's my favorite rapper, so I had to ask.
Okay. Lil Wayne in my top 10. Even though he kind of quiet right now, I can't really, you know what I mean, but he in my top 10.
Down, hold up.
BDJ's favorite artist, Triple Bangs, aka Drake's nephew.
Nigga like me, cause I ain't trying to control her.
Who named their album 1999?
No, I'm kidding me. No, my fault. Joey Badass.
Yep.
Pardon me.
Make sure you clip that.
I'm drunk. You feel me? We humans. We make mistakes.
Kicking my ass, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up over
This shit 18%?
Yeah, I'm not good over there. Like, I'm not well.
Yeah, I agree.
And you poured another cup. You geek.
Drinking my cup on. You gotta pour it when drinking my cup come on.
Also, y'all, I'm a part-time professional NBA player, part-time professional shooter on PS5. And
What's your PSN? Is that what it's called?
Yep, Happy Hour Honcho.
Okay.
You feel me? It's a picture of Triple H. You gonna know it's me.
Adam, y'all. You were Triple H for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
See, yeah, BDJ was Stone Cold, I was Triple H.
Yeah, that's hard. I like that.
That's hard that you knew. Okay. BD trying to give me the answers in the back. I don't know. The Whisperers.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like I knew that. I ain't know that shit.
Why J or Lil B?
Real bit.
Okay. Why? Legacy.
Yeah. It's all about legacy. You can be the worst artist of all time, but if you got a positive legacy, then you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I want to carry like the podcast. Like, even if niggas don't even say we the best podcast in Baltimore, I'm cool with that. But we gonna be the most influential or the most important, because people gonna flock to our you know what I mean, our platform. Pilot Talk.
Okay.
Always do it. Yeah.
That's what I know. I did see her.
Liquor with Friends. It's some shit on there.
Right. Liquor with Friends.
Think Before You Speak, of course. Yeah, it's some good podcasts. But we work entitled for a reason.
Liquor.
Ricky Jacobs.
Okay, I'm like, wait, I'm not that thing.
Yeah.
I love his car search. Shout out to Ricky Jacobs. And car search are fire as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I fucks with y'all whole. I fucks with everything. When y'all got the office, I was like, that's fucking lit.
Yeah.
Whoever did y'all logo over there.
So, okay, I don't know the dude. I don't know his personal name, but his Twitter is like I want to say like LC Ghost or something like that. I forget what, but I don't know him personally. But Sway was the one who contacted him, and we just said we want some like slick wrestling type thing, and he gave us that one, which is like reminiscent of like the older WWF or like early WCW. And we've like loved that one. Like, I don't want people to think just because they see this one now, it's like we don't like that one. We fully embrace that one to this day. This one is just kind of like modernized. Like, this one is the best or arguably the most important era of wrestling was the Attitude Era. And when people think of the Attitude Era of WWF, it's this logo right here with the W and the scratch under it. And we just wanted to bring that feeling back of like importance. Like, we want everything we do to feel and be important. And this logo represents that. So it's like, you know, a modernized WWF logo. And we got that from G, a.k.a. Veggies. He actually gave us two logos, which he doesn't even know. Well, he does know. He gave us a title, like a working title belt. So it's like
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a wrestling belt. And under it, like inside of it was like very small. We saw this logo and we were like, damn, we want this to be the actual logo, not the belt. So that's how this came about.
That's fire. And shout outs to Veggies. Shout outs to G and all his ventures. His fresheners, graphic.
Poor Rich is
all that shit.
Yeah, that shit they taking off.
Yeah.
Poor Rich is that.
What did you learn from your last relationship?
My last relationship. don't trust everybody.
Okay.
No, it's all about being calculated. You can't just assume. You gotta learn people. You can't try to change people. You can always learn them. Mm-hmm. So if they're showing you this is the type of person they are, mm-hmm. you know what I mean, you gotta take it as that. Mm-hmm. You can't say, okay, they're not really this type of person. It was just a 7-time thing. They did this mistake 7 times.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? No, that 7-time mistake is how they really carry themselves. Mm-hmm. So I learned that, and I also learned that no matter how innocent or perfect you may think you are, mm-hmm. you're really not. That's what like really made me self-reflect. Mm-hmm. Was I used to think I was the shit. Like, I mean, and I am. Don't get it twisted. But like, I really thought I was like perfect. You mm-hmm. know what I mean? And I'm dealing with somebody who thinks they're perfect. And then if we're arguing, and I see like, oh, you're blatantly wrong in this scenario, but you just don't care because you think you're perfect. That made me self-reflect and was like, oh, I'll probably be doing the same type shit. Let me not do that. So.
Sex is good, but have you ever tried?
Have you ever tried listening to Party Next Door during the fall?
Yes.
That's the one right there. Like, no matter what time of day it is, during the fall, you gotta listen to Party Next Door. That's the best type of music during that time period.
So what's the best summer music? I'll wait for you to say a certain name.
Swayze Collins, SS.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Braggadocious coming real soon. His project, in my opinion, is gonna be like the best project he's ever dropped. It's gonna be one of the best projects, in my opinion, Baltimore's ever seen. Like, fuck that, the world has ever seen. Like, it's so good. It's gonna be, I want to say, either 10 to 13 tracks of just consistent good music. You're gonna feel good. There's gonna be some melodies. There's gonna be some hard ass raps. Jada will have some production on it. Like, it's gonna be like insane. My legacy is to be a nigga who really people can trust to not steer them in the wrong way. I want to be the nigga that people know, okay, what he's saying right now is not bullshit. He's speaking 100% truth. I want to be, what me and BD do is politics as usual. Mm-hmm. If we ever become politicians, we gonna be the 100% truthful politicians that niggas know, like, all right, these niggas have no other hidden agendas behind this shit. They really dedicated to this shit, and they believe in and saying everything they really believe. So that's what I want to be. Working title, ZoeyStarz TV. You feel me? It's basically like Jay-Z and Khalees doing the song. That's really what it is. You feel me? We really they never did a song, right?
No.
Okay, because of the beef with I mean. So we here. It's been a great interview. I had so much fun, and this, that, and the third.
No, I fucks with Taji.
Yeah, like yo, I hit Zoe about actually like I hit her up over the summer. Like, it's so like I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of what she does for ZoeyStarz TV, and I'm just so appreciative for her allowing me on her platform. And yeah, we here.
No, I appreciate y'all for even wanting to come on. For real.
This is fun. My cup's empty. That was my second one. I might get a third one. So yes, I'm talking a little bit more shit now. You feel me? Working title, He Back At It. Happy Hour with He Back At It, or Happy Hour with Honcho. I still don't know yet. We're going to drop that on YouTube. I think my first interview might be Miss Cam. That's going to be my own YouTube series. We're going to drop that. BD got the shit. He hosting shit with Score. You know what I mean? Working title, we everywhere. We got interviews. We might do a whole nother week of content in December. We doing so much shit that people can't. How can you not like us? How can you not respect us?
How can you not see them?
You feel me? How can you not see us? If 2020 didn't have COVID, we was hosting 5 of y'all favorite, you know what I mean, events that was gonna happen this year. We was gonna go crazy with hosting. We still gonna go crazy next year. Don't even get it twisted, because this shit gonna be over. I'm praying, I'm speaking it, manifesting it. This shit gonna be over. We gonna go crazy with hosting. We gonna throw our own shows as well, of course. We just gonna do so much positive shit. We all our shows been non-profit, so we're gonna do like 1 to 2 profits. And other than that, we gonna go back to the non-profits. We just gonna be great, you know what I mean? And y'all gotta respect that, because we great people, and if y'all great people, y'all gonna rock with us.
That's what it is. And that's how he feel.
You feel me?
So we out of here now.
You dig?